Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. The Vatican has released images of Pope Francis in an open coffin dressed in red robes in the chapel of Casa Santa Marta, his home during his 12-year papacy. Italy's government has declared 5 days of national mourning following the death of Pope Francis. The mourning will last until Saturday, when the late pontiff's funeral will be held outside St. Peter's Basilica. US President Donald Trump, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and the French President Emmanuel Macron are all among those planning to attend the funeral. Pope Francis will be taken to St. Peter's Basilica on Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. local time. His coffin will be there until the burial for the public to pay their respects.
So one of his quotes that I remember was, "If you want to know how successful your economy is, ask an unemployed person." He wanted us to look at things, as it were, from the outside in and not from the inside out. And in that sense, his desire to uphold and promote the cause of those on the margins was also a critique.
Pope meant to me a couple of things. He meant for me a model, a father, and he's also meant for me a leader who led the people through his exemplary life. So he was a great teacher. He was an inspiration. So he was so many things in so many ways.
At least 5 people have been killed after gunmen opened fire on a group of tourists visiting a popular beauty spot in Indian-administered Kashmir. The attack took place in Pahalgam, a picturesque town in the Himalayas often described as the Switzerland of India. The region's chief minister, Omar Abdullah, said the attack was much larger than anything we've seen directed at civilians in recent years. Reports say a number of people were also wounded in the attack. US stocks and the dollar have plunged after Donald Trump attacked the US central bank boss Jerome Powell, who he labelled a major loser for failing to cut interest rates. But markets have settled elsewhere since then. The price of gold hit a new all-time record high on Tuesday as investors seek out so-called safe haven assets. Russian President Vladimir Putin has signalled he is open to bilateral talks with Ukrainian leader Volodymyr Zelensky for the first time since the early stages of the war. Speaking to Russian state TV on Monday, Putin said Russia has always looked positively on any peace initiatives. "We hope that representatives of the Kyiv regime will feel the same way," he said. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said Mr. Putin's comments indicated a willingness to engage in direct talks with Ukraine about not striking civilian targets. Meanwhile, Russian strikes on Ukrainian cities have continued. A hit on an apartment block in Zaporizhia on Tuesday killed 1 woman and injured 15 others, including 2 children.
It should be noted that the masterminds outside the country are all located in Côte d'Ivoire.
Burkina Faso's military government has said it foiled a major plot to overthrow junta leader Captain Ibrahim Traoré, with the army alleging the plotters were based in neighbouring Ivory Coast. Security Minister Mamadou Sana said the coup attempt was led by current and former soldiers working with terrorist leaders. The intention was to attack the presidential palace last week, he said. The aim of the plan was to sow total chaos and place the country under the supervision of an international organisation, he said. It is the latest of several claims of attempts to remove the junta leader, who seized power in 2022 amid increasing militant attacks. And films made with the help of artificial intelligence will be able to win top awards at the Oscars, that's according to its organisers. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences issued new rules which said the use of AI and other digital tools would neither help nor harm the chances of achieving a nomination.
Yes. Tell me, why is an accomplice?
The use of AI in film became a hot topic after Adrian Brody took home the award for Best Actor for his role in The Brutalist at this year's Oscars ceremony in March. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel's studios in Lagos.